everybody. Welcome to Yappy Hour. Happy Yappy Thursday. I'm Charlie Grace.
I'm Dave.
And we are Forever Best Friend. So we are excited to have everybody. Oh, and Rosie just sneezed. So that's Rosie Bell, who's running around down here below our feet. Rosie is a lab mix, which is a lot of fun. She is super sweet, and she is a rescue dog. So she's one of the reasons why we have this channel. So tonight we have lots of stuff to do, right?
More than I can think of.
I think the running joke was we were going to talk about how many Great Danes we can put into a Class CRV. So we have a lot of people joining us tonight. Let's see who's here tonight. Let's see who's already in the chat. Sue is here. Hey, Sue. Happy Yappy Thursday. How are you? So much fun. There's a lot of stuff going on, and we are just really happy to share all our good news with everybody. So I'm going to start with some fun stuff. We are in the midst. We were going to start today. I think it's going to be tomorrow. We're going to start trekking over to the Smokies. Yeah.
Yes. She's going to go be very casual, take a nice ride. I get to work all day and chase her.
Oh, it's going to be fun. Hey, Foreman, aka Kenneth Oaks. How are you? Hope you're having a great Thursday. Yeah, we're this weekend we're going to start taking our big trek over towards the Smokies. We'll be in Sevierville, Tennessee this weekend, and then we start heading to the Mayberry meetup. So for those people who are going to Mayberry, we will be there, which will be very exciting. So we're not going to. I
need to do one thing.
Uh-oh, he's. Nope. He's having a technical problem. I love when he touches the screen. I'm like, don't touch the screen.
No,
don't touch the screen.
Somebody wanted me to turn it up really bright.
I need it really bright because I can't see. You still have to turn it back up really bright.
No, all you see is brightness in my glasses. I'm sorry.
Well, we're gonna have to. This might be our new Christmas present. We might get like non-reflective glasses. I think that's going to be the new thing.
I just need new glasses. Period.
Oh, you'll be fine. We don't need to see anything. We're all blind. Hey, let's say hi. Hey, look at this. We have the dog and us. Hey,
Ellie and Tom.
We love big dogs.
And Alaska. Alaska's in there someplace.
Don't forget Alaska. Hey, guys. Thanks for coming in. Love that. That's so much fun. Oh, gosh. Kenneth Oak says, hey, he says, I'm good. Thanks for asking. How is everyone? I tell you what, it's a happy Yappy Thursday.
It's a Yappy Thursday.
It's a Yappy Thursday. So much fun.
And somebody is needy.
I know. We're going to have to hold tight for a second. I know Rosie's down here, but no one can see your hands. They just your whole body's like moving because you're petting the dog.
Yes, I'm petting the dog because the dog is like putting her muzzle underneath my hand saying, please pet me, please pet me. Oh, wait, you're not petting me.
That never
please
happens.
Pet me. Please pet me.
Well, you might as well pick her up and let everybody see her real quick because it's it's very rare. Tonight, we do not have a microphone attached to us. Oh, my gosh. Oh,
hello.
Hey, bro. You want to say hi to everybody? So this is Miss Rosie Bell. So we're getting excited. We just got her bag packed for travel. So we've got all of her medical records and her extra collars and extra leashes and stuff like that. And we had to go get some more poop bags. So
wait, how in the world did we run out of?
She poops a lot. What can you say? It always goes to poop. And Miss Sue says hello, Miss Rosie Bell. That's right. There you go, sweetie. I know. Good to see you. Well, we just want to let everybody know a couple things today, which is fun. We have a brand new channel, and you're like, wait a minute, we thought you had a channel. If you haven't subscribed to us already, please do, because we have a new channel we started. We're starting all over. We're like new and improved. I think that's a good way of putting it. So new and
let her down.
Oh yeah, put her down. Yeah. She'll be licking us all day today.
There you go.
So if you haven't subscribed, please do. We do appreciate everything. We're already, I think, up to 141 subscribers. We used to have over 3,000. So we're trying to get the word out just to let everybody know. If you think you subscribe, double check, come back. I bet you might not. Yeah. So just come on over and take a look and we'll go from there. We're really excited because we have lots of cool things to share with you guys. So tonight we have a special guest. And you know how much I love a Great Dane.
I know.
I love a Great Dane. So one of our special guests is, guess who it is? Take a guess.
A Great Dane?
It's a Great Dane. It's a great, but the human with the Great Dane. So we're gonna have Boondocking with Boomer on. Are you guys ready? Lance, you ready? Oh my gosh, I see Boomer. Hey!
Hello guys.
How are you?
I'm good. Yourself?
Oh my goodness, wonderful. Now, to everybody who's who's watching today, where are you guys located?
We're just west of Toronto, Ontario, in Canada.
Wonderful. So for all of our friends who are in Canada, it's always nice to see another Canadian. Yay!
Oh, thank you. Canada rocks.
Canada rocks.
There we go.
I married a hockey fan, so
Oh, did you?
this is a
Yes.
problem. Yeah.
And your favorite hockey team is
Oh no.
I'm a Penguins fan.
Penguins. Okay,
From a
Pittsburgh.
long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Toronto Maple Leafs.
For Christmas last year, I bought him hockey tickets so he could see the Pittsburgh Penguins, and he'll never let me live it down. So.
Oh, it's great. They played the Preds, and the Preds were very nice, and got on the ice, and then the Penguins decided to toss 5 goals in the net, and well, it was a great night.
The Penguins were one of the original 7 teams, right?
No.
No?
They came in in the expansion in the late '60s.
Okay, that's pretty original.
That's good enough for me. It works
Yeah.
for me. Yeah, I know. Sue says Red Wings. Woohoo! There you go. I know. I was a Chicago Blackhawks fan.
Yeah,
So-
Blackhawks were definitely one of the original ones.
They're pretty cool. We lived in Chicago for a long time, and I was a Bears and a Blackhawks and a Cubs fan. So I think if you're a Chicago Cubs fan, that makes you an eternal optimist.
Yeah.
So this is fun. So you have a YouTube channel called Boondocking with Boomer,
Yep.
and let's talk about Boomer. Oh my gosh.
Boomer. Say hi. This is Boomer. He's our first Great Dane we've ever had. We were going to get a Great Dane 18 years ago because my wife and I both love them. And she babysitted one. She was a dog sitter and a dog walker for neighbors of hers down the street. And they had a Great Dane, and she just loved to take him for a walk. I'm trying to think about what his name was. Was it Lucky? Maybe it was Lucky. But anyway, so she's always wanted to have a Great Dane, and I've always liked them. But when we had our kids were really young, she decided not to get a Great Dane because she heard something bad about them at the time. So instead, we got a standard poodle.
Oh wow.
Oh wow. Okay, that's
Which wasn't
that's a
sorry,
shift.
that was a shift because that's not really a man's dog, right?
No.
A standard poodle.
Wait, poodles are very smart.
No,
though.
wait a second.
Oh.
A standard. When you say standard, full size poodle,
Yeah, tall.
they've
Tall.
actually had poodles in the Iditarod.
In the what?
There was
Sorry?
actually a team. There was a team of poodles in the Iditarod.
Oh, I didn't know
Yes.
that.
They didn't win,
No.
but they did finish. They did finish the whole race.
Oh wow.
Now, I don't think they did it like for more than maybe 2 to 3 years. It was
Yeah.
kind of a publicity thing. But the big full-size poodles can do it.
Wow,
All right,
that's cool.
we've got some more people joining in. I just want to say hello to some folks.
Oh,
So
Jordan Ginger.
first off, RVDJ, listen, we are going to pray for you. It's really tough when a loved pet is not doing well, and we are very sorry.
Oh, wow.
That's really tough, and we understand. So just let you know, we'll be thinking about you. Jarhead and Ginger is here. Hey guys, good to see you very much. New Horizons made it out. Thank you so much. We appreciate that very much. So, gosh, RVDJ, RVDJ is one of our moderators, and we just appreciate our moderators so much. So, RVDJ, if you and Lucky Dog Productions moderator Sue, if you guys want to drop a link to your channel, you are more than welcome
Yes,
to.
absolutely.
Please do that because we appreciate you guys and all that you do for us. So,
Hi,
thank you.
Sonia. I know Sonia.
We love Sonia. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she's so funny.
I need her to make a soundtrack, not like Who Let the Dogs Out, but I need her to make like a rockin' because I like to dance. I'm like yeah.
Oh, we were on a live chat for 13 hours. Did you know that?
I heard about this.
Yeah.
Oh, my. It was on Paula's channel, Van Vita Travels.
Uh-huh.
And it started around 2:00 in the afternoon. And I just kept on bugging her. Let's keep going. And then we went till 8:00 at night. So that was the first 6 hours.
Oh,
And then we dropped the link, and then she started it up again and then advertised it. And then we had more people. And we were having people coming in and out for like 13 hours. I didn't make the whole 13 hours. I think I made 10. So I had to go to bed. I was getting tired.
that's crazy. That's
But
awesome, but that's really
yeah,
fun.
It was a good long time. I think
might
they
need
want
to
to
do
do it
it
again
this
this
Monday.
weekend.
Oh God.
So, or this Saturday,
Well,
sorry.
We saw Van Vita after that, and yeah, she was
tired.
she was toast. Oh my gosh.
That's true. Yeah.
She was just like, oh, I am overtired. I am overstimulated.
Yeah.
She couldn't go to sleep. Didn't really feel like wanting to be awake.
No.
It was kind of like,
What do I do?
It was she was on somebody's channel, and then she was like on her couch, and then all of a sudden she just said, "I gotta go." I can't remember whose channel that was.
It was Lucretia's. It was Burn Up the
Oh,
Road.
right,
Burn
Burn
Up-
Up the Road.
Yeah, Burn Up the Road.
Yeah.
I had just got there, and then she was like, "I gotta go to bed." But
I love it. Okay, so you had a poodle. So let's talk about this poodle.
So when we decided not to get a Great Dane at the time, we got a standard poodle instead. And I'm saying, I don't want a standard poodle. That's not a man's dog. I'm not going to walk this dog around. Forget it. But she bugged me, and she goes, "Well, we're not going to get the French poodle cut or anything like that." And she was showing me pictures with their long hair, because a lot of people let their hair grow out. I said, "Well, they kind of look cool. Okay, fine. I'll let you have your standard poodle." And we had it for about a year and a half, and we tried to comb him, and it was a nightmare to try to comb a standard poodle with long hair. And then, so we had to finally take it to a PetSmart to try to get it groomed properly. And the lady said, "There's no way I can groom this dog. You're going to have to shave it bald." And my wife was in tears. She was, "No." So
you do that to him.
But we shaved him, and then we kept his hair short for the next 13 and a half years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's like a high and tight. That's all. He just need a little something. That's all.
But he lived 15 and a half. Boomer, where are you going? You can't go anywhere. I got trees.
He's like,
Sorry. He saw my son walk by and got up.
well, you know.
But he lived till 15 years, 3 months to the day.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a long time for a standard poodle. Their average is about 12. Come here. Come. Want a treat?
That is awesome.
That's very cool. Yeah, we meet a lot of poodles, and I think we also meet a lot of oodles. I think in our travels, we are like the oodle couple. When I say oodles, like golden doodles and oodle this, oodle that. So where we live, the oodles are abundant.
Yeah.
Our friend had the very first golden doodle up in Ontario, in all of Canada. Wow. Yeah, a long time ago. And its name was Dozer. It was a really cool golden doodle. But you know what? I have to be honest, though, they're really, really killing the poodle breed now with all these mixes. I mean, eventually, there's not going to be any more poodles to mix them with anymore. But technically, all dogs are mixed breeds.
Everybody's a mix. Yeah. I mean, right now, it's sort of crazy. I mean, the only thing we have trouble with is, I think you saw that, the guy who created the golden doodle.
Oh, yeah. So it was an Aussie who did this. And apparently that's where the golden doodle thing started. Yeah. And I don't know exactly who was interviewing him, and it wasn't that long ago, but he was sitting there going, I am so sorry that I ever started this craziness to begin with.
Oh, really?
He thinks it was like the worst mistake he's ever made in his life.
Yeah, because it took off.
It did.
They're mixing it with everything.
Yeah, we've seen Bernedoodles, Bernie's Mountain Dogs, the doodles. We've seen, the Goldens, the Labradoodles,
Great Dane.
And that I haven't seen. Great Dane?
Yeah.
Yep.
Boomer, would you like to be mixed with a poodle? He said no.
No.
And Chihuahuas too.
Oh, that's just wrong.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's just bad.
Come on. Get up. Get back up.
Okay, so you had your poodle.
So he passed. He passed away about almost 5 years ago.
Oh wow! And
after having a dog for 15 years, especially a standard poodle, because he was big. He was a big standard poodle, not as big as Boomer, but he grew up with my kids, so it was our family pet. So, but then once he passed away, I said I don't want any more dogs. I'm getting up there in the age, no more dogs. And my wife just begged me for 3.5 years to get a Great Dane. Just continuously showing me pictures, going online and researching.
I hear you.
Yeah, come here.
I hear you. This one, 2 months after we lost our miniature Labrador, otherwise known as a Chihuahua. Yeah. She was sending me so many pictures. I don't think I could have gone 3 years. I barely went 3 months.
Really? I finally gave in, and what I did was I printed out a picture of a Great Dane on a piece of paper, put it in an envelope, and I put it on the Christmas tree to have her open it up.
Oh, that's great.
And I say, this is your gift for Christmas. You can have your Great Dane. But we didn't get it until May or June, I think. right? When did we get you? No, it was actually it was April 10th. It was a weekend of a big storm. Come on.
Oh wow.
Come on. Yeah.
So I got to ask the question. So, I mean, is Boomer? Who does Boomer like the most? Because I know I've seen him with your son, with yourself. Like, is he like attached to one person, or is he just a family dog?
He is a real family dog. All my boys. He loves both our boys. He loves me. Loves his mom. I probably walk him the most. She feeds him, but no, he's not really attached to just one of us. He loves all of us, our family, but then he loves all strangers too and other dogs.
You know, Great Danes can be really calm, sweet dogs.
Oh,
They
yeah.
really can. I'm a huge fan of Danes. How big is Boomer right now? How much does he weigh?
How much do you weigh now? About 135 pounds.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw you said that in a chat a couple Yappy hours ago, I think.
I used to advertise that 135-pound Great Dane in a small Class C.
Yeah.
But they can gain, between the ages of 3 and 4, they can gain another 30 to 40 pounds of muscle.
Wow.
Yeah. Just from exercising. Sit down, please, and I'll give you the treat. Come on. Come on.
Like, no, I want it now.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, there you go.
Now, Dave, I want to tell you right now. So see the Great Dane. So we were just at an event this past week, and we got to play Hillbilly Clue. And Hillbilly Clue. Yeah, I know it sounds really fun, like the board game of Clue.
Yeah.
So we put up a little video on our channel about this because we did it for charity for a foster kid, which is nice. But anyways, so they had a miniature cow, and the miniature cow was smaller than your Great Dane.
Really? Wow.
Yes.
I was like,
that's really weird.
Yeah, we call them pasture ornaments down here.
Pasture ornaments. He's not really tall, but he's not short as well. But which is good because I had a friend that had a much larger one. You know, bigger head, bigger torso here. And it's like when the first 6 months I was walking this dog, he was just absolutely killing my arm. Like I had just by the collar, and I'm saying to my wife, I said, "There's no way we can handle this dog. He just pulls, and he's going to kill our arms." And luckily, we were able to come across the gentle leader, you know, the one that goes around the mouth, and it was a lifesaver. Lifesaver.
so that's one of the things we talk about, people who want to get big dogs because, you know, it's fast and furious. They're really cute puppies, but they get really big really quick.
Yeah.
So how did you guys like get a hold of this? Like you said, you used a different kind of lead, but like, did you go to any training or like, what did you guys do?
I don't know how we came across the leader. My wife found it somehow. He went to, do you guys have PetSmart in the U.S.? Of course you do, right? Yeah. We got lucky. Come here. Come on. We got, he went through the full training through PetSmart, but we got lucky because we had the head trainer that trains all the other trainers across Canada.
Oh, wow.
I should have wrote his name down and give him a shout out, but yeah, he's the best in Canada. So, and he did really well. Very well. Now,
Well, you never know.
you know how smart standard poodles are. My standard poodle was really smart. I mean, I could walk down the street without a leash on, and he would just, when I stopped, he'd sit. When I started walking, he would start walking. No squirrels, chipmunks. He wouldn't chase anything unless I told him it was okay. And obviously, this dog's not as smart as him. But there is one thing Boomer is smarter than a standard poodle is if when I'm walking and his leash gets underneath his legs, he'll actually lift his feet up to get it out from under there.
Oh,
There you go.
My standard poodle never did that. He'd be just like, nah, I don't care. You pull it out from underneath me.
Boomer's like, this bothers me. I'm going to fix this. Yeah, he can't do it.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
it's easier because he's taller too.
So different. So this is interesting because, you know, like we said, poodles are real smart, and I don't want to call a Great Dane not smart. It's just a different kind of breed and different kind of situation. So how much has Boomer changed your life? I'm curious.
How much have we changed our life? Eh? Well, we can't do as much as we can before because we had 3.5 years of freedom. We were going out dining again and everything. It was nice, and I got to sleep in the bed again, so because the poodle wasn't there. But now, so it's changed back to the other way where they have a dog. But
So
no, I love dogs, and this guy's a big goofy ball, and I love him, don't I? Right? You guys know how it is. Dogs put so much joy into everything.
Is Boomer a bed hog?
Oh yeah. We have the motorhome, but we also have a park model Class C up north, about 2.5 hours. It's like a cottage for us. And we have a queen size bed, a small trailer queen size bed. And guess who gets to sleep on it with us?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh boy.
wow.
Yeah, but it was just about a month or two ago when we started making him go back to the bed that we have on the floor for him. And boy, would he cry, just woo, 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 woo. He did not like it because they are really, they get attached to the family members and then they're just glued to us all the time, you know. He did not like being able to sleep with us, but we almost got him trained, right?
Well, I remember the day. I remember when this past dog, we were talking about crate training and other things, and I had a hard time sleeping. Not the dog. I had a hard time sleeping because I'd hear her like whimper or something, and I'd wake up. And I mean, we have a lot of kids, so I'm like, I've got the mommy ears. You know, I'm hearing something like, "What's wrong? What's going on?" And so all of a sudden, I told Dave, I said, I think she just needs to stay on the bed so I can sleep better. And that was the beginning of the end.
He was crate trained for sure, but he never cried, and he was fine with it. Just the crate just got getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Oh yeah.
It's like a small bedroom. You need a small bedroom for a day. That's
it was a 5 by 5 by 8 one.
So you have a Class C that you've been traveling in. This is fun because we have a Class C too. We love traveling. It's a lot of fun.
Class C's rock.
Woo, go Class C's. Hey, do me a favor. If those people in the chat own an RV, if you guys can let us know what kind of RV you have. You have like a Class C, a trailer, a fifth wheel, a Class A, Class B. There's so many different RVs right now. It's sort of crazy. We just got done talking to our friends. Actually, I got done talking to some people, and I guess Class Bs are becoming the big hit.
Yeah,
it's gonna be the big thing for 2021 are Class Bs. So they're making more and more of those. But yeah, let us know what you guys have because I know some people in the chat. I know they travel.
Class A.
Nice. We have a C right now. We've had the C for, this is our second RV. We've had this one for 2 years.
Yes.
2 years. And we really like it. It's a 28-footer. Who knows what we're going to go to next? I don't know. But right now, it fits the bill for everything we need to do.
Did you have a Class C before that?
Smaller. Very small.
Yeah. But she was getting, itchy feet on going from one to another, that I told her this last time that she has to wait at least 3 years before she can buy the next one.
Every 3 years? You better lease one then.
No, it's not that bad. We go a lot of places and sometimes we have to plug into businesses or we do boondocking in different like humane societies and rescues. So whatever we have has to be a little compact enough to fit in those kind of places.
Yeah.
So
the thing is, once you get used to your RV and you like it a lot, and then you just don't think about it anymore. Hi, Sonia. Then you want something new and different, right?
Right. Well, it's just a little, or you see things that you really want that you don't have.
Yeah, exactly.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting to see.
As soon as you go to an RV show, it's like, we should get this one. It's got more options on it. Mine's a small one. It's just it's a real handy one to get around town and go on little trips. And it drives it's only 1.5 feet longer than my minivan.
Nice.
Yeah, 20-foot travel trip. That's how long my motorhome is, 20 feet.
So the question of the night is, how many Great Danes can you fit in a Class C? So your Class C is how long?
20 foot.
20 foot. So you can fit one. Now, how does Boomer travel? Because I mean, the big guy.
He didn't like it in the beginning because you know how when you're driving Class C, they can be noisy. Things are banging around and stuff, especially when you hit a bump.
Oh yeah.
And his tail's up underneath his rear end because they get scared. But it's gradually going down and down and down more. So he's getting used to it. I don't harness him in the motorhome because I've heard stories where people have gotten an accident with their dog, and the dog was in there and he was harnessed and they couldn't get to him. So that really scared me. So I mean, if you're going to get an accident with a motorhome, I mean, it's knock on wood, it's going to be totaled anyways. So I mean, if something ever happened, if he's not harnessed anything, at least I can try to go in and get him. If I have to. So I don't have to think about those things.
Yeah, that's a really good point, though. We were just talking about harnesses and stuff. I am a proponent in different ways, and I'll tell you why. Because anything that's in your motorhome when you're traveling, if you're in Class C, anything that's just out in the open, if you come to a screeching stop, it can be like a little moving bomb. So including dogs, especially little dogs. But big dogs, the other problem becomes if you are in an accident and something hits you and your door opens, the first thing your dog is going to do is take off.
Jump out. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
First thing. So
we tried to harness him. He was just going nuts. He didn't like being tied up inside of it. So there's just no way I was going to stress him out even more.
We have, who was that couple that we had on that had a Husky and the Great Dane?
Oh, it's Pause and Effect.
Pause and Effect.
Yeah.
Now, their Great Dane, though, has some.
She's deaf.
Well, she's deaf.
She's deaf.
And she has some, not to say abandonment, but
separation anxiety.
Separation anxiety.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the first time that they let her hang out in the RV,
they have a Class A toy hauler. In the toy hauler section with the dog, when they left, when they came back, the Great Dane
had eaten.
Taken off the TV off the wall.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was it a flat screen or one of the old big fat?
I think it was the flat screen.
I think it was flat screen. Yeah.
But the dog just freaks out because she has anxiety, and it happens. It doesn't matter what breed you have; dogs can have dog anxiety. So, but you said Boomer's doing better in travel. So, where are some places you guys have gone with Boomer?
Well, we just got the motorhome last August. So basically, we brought it up to our trailer for the month of August, and we are going on our day trips up there. It's funny, we drive a motorhome all the way up to go to another trailer. But I was just getting fed up driving the minivan around to go on day trips, and with him in it, there's not much room left. So that's why we decided to buy just a little small Class C. But so August, we'll leave the motorhome up there, and July. And then September and October, we went on trips down to the U.S. last year. And we were going to do that this year in May and June, but obviously we couldn't get down to the States. So,
and even if you succeeded in getting here, you couldn't get home.
That's true too. Yeah. But New York State, Pennsylvania, Michigan, we had a trip planned for a week. We're going to have Boomer looked after for a week because we're going to take our two boys here. We're going to go down to Pennsylvania, Washington, New Jersey, up to New York for about 10 days. It was all planned and everything.
Oh, wow.
And it just got, all canceled.
Hey, Vanderell, how are you? Happy Thursday. Thanks for coming by.
He's studying.
She's studying. I know. Shh, quiet.
Okay.
He's working hard.
But yeah, we'll travel mostly in the states that are close to Ontario, especially on weekend trips. So
absolutely, I love Toronto. Toronto is one of my favorite cities. I really do. So there's a lot of places that we'd like to go. We haven't been up north very much in our RV. We pretty much stay in the southeast just because of what's been going on, and we've got kids in college, and we use our RV a lot for the kids in college. So when we have to go drop them off, we can shove everything in there and take them back to college.
We've done a couple.
Only way to travel.
The only way.
Yeah.
It's so much easier.
This is my first motorhome, but my father's had 3-4 of them, and I've always bored them all the time every summer to go on our 2 weeks holiday. So.
Wait, he gets 2 weeks holiday?
Yeah, I know.
I got 4 this year.
What?
Yeah.
Sweetie, I was just talking to a guy at Microsoft who's over in the UK, and he was terribly sorry he couldn't help me, but he's on his 2 weeks holiday starting yesterday.
Yeah, I'm ready to go to Canada. Come on. Yeah.
That's a funny time to take holidays.
As soon as we open up the gate, I'm going to come up and say hi. We're coming up. Just make room in the driveway. We're going to mooch dock off, and we will just plug in.
Your motor won't be on an angle because my driveway's on an angle, but
that's okay. We'll fix the box of wood. We'll just level it up.
You guys use Boondockers Welcome?
We don't. We do a lot more.
Pardon?
We do a lot more harvest hosts.
Come here. We've only used Boondockers Welcome. I haven't even had my motorhome in a campground yet because it's just so convenient to stay at somebody's, house.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, our thing is we love to go to Harvest Host because number one, it's gorgeous. It's normally a vineyard, and that's always fun. So we get to do some tastings, and then the people are always super sweet. We've had amazing luck.
I actually prefer the Boondockers Welcome over the Harvest Host because you at least get water and electricity hookup, right?
Right.
So, and I heard that the Harvest Host, 90% of them, they don't have any hookups at all, right?
Well,
They have to be all self-contained.
Depends.
It really does
It
depend.
depends.
Yeah. And it's twice as much money too, for us, anyways, in Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I might get it in a couple of years. Harvest Host.
It's fun. We've had some really good. We've been to distilleries, we've been to vineyards, and we've done some really cool things. I think, and the fun part is just going out and meeting people. But the views have been amazing. Like when you're on top of a hill and you're looking over this vineyard and you think you're in California and you're in Alabama.
Yeah. You guys have solar?
No, not yet. Not yet. It's on the list.
So you don't stay too long at the Harvest Host then?
Well, most of them we go to, we've been able to plug into.
Yeah.
Or we have a generator.
Yeah. Okay. That helps too. And they don't have no problem with the generators then, hey?
Nope.
No, that's good.
Nope. I love that.
We actually went to one down in Alabama that the guys who were running the vineyard actually owned 3 RV parks.
Yeah.
Oh,
RV
wow.
resorts.
Yeah.
And they literally had 2 full hookups right there at the front of the vineyard.
Right.
Oh,
So
that's
you
cool.
could have, and when we say full, we're talking water,
Plumbing.
power, and plumbing.
Everything.
Wow.
Everything.
Very good. That's good. That's convenient.
So this is fun. So I want to know, we'll talk to people in the chat too. This is cute. Since a lot of us have RVs and we're traveling, what is one thing that you want for your RV that you don't have now? So since Lance brought up solar, I'd like to have solar. That's the one thing I would like to have for mine. Lance, what's one thing you would like to have for your RV?
I think I'd rather get a Jackery before I would get solar, just because it's a bit cheaper. There's not many times where like I said, we're always at Boondockers Welcome, so I've always had electrical. Even when the nights were cold, I can just turn my heater on. I haven't put the furnace on. It's probably a generator then. If not a Jackery, a generator. But it would have to be like a not a built-in one, separate one. Because I have 2 30-pound tanks in my RV. I don't have the built-in kind.
Gotcha.
And there's no generator at all. So
We have a Cummins that's built in, not built in, but it's stored underneath. It's connected.
It's integrated.
3,000.
Yeah, it's nice.
Actually, ours is a 4.
Is it?
4,000.
4.
I think it's a 4. Yeah.
I have a hitch in the back, and I got one of those racks that goes on your hitch.
Yep.
I could put a portable generator on there. Probably get one next year. All depends on how much traveling we do next year.
Well, are you making plans? Because right now we're looking at our calendar. We're making plans for 2021.
It all depends on the border opens and how bad it is in the U.S. and we can still do a lot of stuff up here.
You need to come down here next July. The second weekend in July, we are having the Great PAWSOME Hangout in 2021. We're going to have it at 4 Paws Kingdom Campground, actually in North Carolina. It is amazing. It is the #1 dog-friendly campground.
Oh, really?
It's not breed specific. They have everything you can think about, and you can find out. Oh, tell them, it's awesome.
They have, and I am not kidding this, they have a 2-acre dog enclosure area with a pond in the middle. It's so big that when you put the dog in there, the dog thinks they're free.
Yeah, it's
That's
gorgeous.
cool.
Oh yeah.
They have an agility course. They have a what's it called when you chase the bunny around? What's it called?
It's dog
races. Dog race track.
It's a race. It's a race system. Yeah, they have a race chase system. Yeah,
they have a thing like that. They have a trainer. They've got a groomer. They've got everything you can think of. And even in your campsite, when you pull in, you have a fence that goes around your campsite, so your dog can be free within your campsite.
Oh, that's cool.
Some really
How-
cool things.
How many sites do they have?
Over 50.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Over 50. They have some yurts and cabins and some RVs to rent if you want to do it that way. But as far as a lot of us are going to meet up, like I said, it's just a meetup. There's like no fee other than paying your campsite. It's the second weekend in July, and it's called The Great Possum Hangout. And we started a Facebook, and we started an Instagram. We did all sorts of really cool things, and we'll put a link up
Okay.
on the
I'll check it out.
after we're done. We'll put it in the comments.
And what state was that in again?
In North Carolina.
Okay.
North Carolina. So it's right gorgeous near the Smokies. It's beautiful.
You're about 16 hours away from me.
Yeah, it's a hike. Sorry.
Yeah.
I know.
A 2-day trip.
Everyone who says let's go out west, they said, "Oh, let's go to Quartzsite in January." I'm like, that's about 18 hours.
Yeah, I look forward to going to Quartzsite one time, for sure.
That's on our bucket list. We're going to do that someday. We're not going to do it this year because we have too much work going on, and COVID. There's that issue.
That changes everything. I have no idea when our government will open the gates.
So let's talk about that. How are you guys doing over there? Because we have a kiddo that's in Australia and he's telling us what's going on over there. What are you guys allowed to, or do you have restrictions on things that you can and can't do?
Ontario was down to about 33 cases a day, and then as soon as the schools opened up, they went up to over 700 a day. So we're going back up high. Yeah.
So do you have mandatory masks that you have to wear?
Yes. Self-distancing and all that. I love that water park you guys were at, where they had the self-distancing. I think it was 2 Great Danes or 3 Great Danes or 6 Chihuahuas. I showed it to my wife, and I was killing myself laughing. That was so funny. I just got to walk around my neighborhood with Boomer on it, and even before COVID, he would just make sure everybody stayed away.
Yeah, it's like a miniature horse. I mean, you've got to like a miniature horse there.
And a miniature horse showed up at the Nashville Shores.
That's right. When we were at the water park that time, there was an actual mini horse that showed up for the event. It was hilarious.
Really? Nobody thought maybe it was a Great Dane.
Yeah.
Well, it had hoof covers.
Yeah.
So I think it was a horse.
It was a service animal horse. It was really cool, but it was just one of those, like, you looked at these the Great Danes, you're like, oh, the horse is tiny. Yeah.
They looked at each other eye to eye. It was really hysterical.
That's too funny. Yeah. When we're walking him around anywhere where there's a crowd, we count the many times we get horse or where's the saddle or where nice zebra, or we've gotten really weird.
Zebra?
I think 9 was the record for the amount of times we heard the word horse.
All right, wait, I got to say hi to Linda Barker. Hey, Linda, how are you?
Hi, Linda.
3 beagles. Ooh, I bet that's always fun. I bet they're howling and having fun.
Now, wait, is that how many she has, or is that the social distancing? Is the 3 beagles?
I like the 3 beagles. You're right. I think it's the social distancing.
Okay.
But Linda, if you don't have 3 beagles, I'm sure we can arrange that.
Boomer, come up here, please. Come.
Yeah, Sue said in Florida they just opened up everything up again, and so they're keeping watching the numbers.
Oh yeah.
Sue,
Hi, Bob.
they've been trying really hard to stay. It's hard.
Yeah. Bob won't go anywhere. He's bunkered down.
Oh, Bob is like he's like they went out for provisions one time and that's it.
Yeah.
It's called if they can deliver and you can detox it or decontaminate it. There you go.
Yeah. It's crazy. So we have a thing where we have to wear masks, and we're right now in Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Kids are back in school, but they keep closing down the schools. So that's new. So if a certain percentage of the kids either get it or have been exposed to it, then they send them home to quarantine. If it gets to a certain percentage, they just close down the whole school.
Or if there's enough staff that gets ill or has to quarantine, then they have to close the school down because there's not enough staff to help with the kids.
Yeah, they've closed some schools down here more for the fact that the teachers have gotten it. More teachers than kids have gotten it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See, I got to get Linda.
Now we got to find 3 people for Linda.
Or 2 Danes.
2 Danes.
Or 2 Danes. There we go.
Yeah.
All right. So here's the question on everybody's mind: how much do you feed your Dane a month? Like, how much food?
A month? Oh, he doesn't eat a lot for a Dane, to be honest. He eats about the cups are about that high, about that round. He'll eat about 9 of those a day.
Wow. Okay.
We used to feed him three in the morning, 3 at lunch, and 3 at night. But now we put about 4 heaping ones in the morning and 4 heaping ones at nighttime.
I used to say 40 pounds in, 40 pounds out.
Pounds wise, I couldn't tell you. My wife buys it and just puts them in the big container.
So do you have to do it? So I'm assuming that you have to clean up on at least an every other day basis outside.
It's a big. There's more coming out than that's going in. I can tell you that much.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah. At least 9 bags a day.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I'm just thinking I have a hard time and get a little irritated at Rosie when I have to mow the lawn, and this is Rosie the lowrider. I can only imagine what I would have to deal with if
That's
I had
right.
a Dane.
Wait, when we get a Dane.
No.
When we get a Dane.
When are you gonna get a Dane, Charlie Grace?
I'm thinking 2021 be a great year. I keep telling them.
Are you gonna have a? Are you gonna?
Look at the time. So
you're gonna have 2. What time is it?
No. See,
So you're gonna have the 2 dogs, and if you got a Great Dane.
I love having 2 to 3 dogs because I really like having a pack. I mean, there's lots of things. The reality, what'll probably end up happening is we'll probably be somewhere, and some dog will come up to us, and then we'll have that dog. We've gone to a lot of campgrounds where people just, I don't say dump, but they dump.
Let's say they do.
They dump their animals on country roads, and all of a sudden you have like these 4 or 5 puppies. You're like, what do you do? So we've worked with these campgrounds as to how do we connect them with different rescues? How do we connect them with different organizations? Because that's what ends up it's not good.
And it also depends on the type of county that you're in. And some counties like William, where we're at, we have a very good animal organization to pick it up. And then there's some rural counties out there where even the official organization, they can't even have more than 3 people or three days a week have a couple people who are working it. And we actually ran into an RV park that people in that area would just bring the animals they couldn't afford anymore to the RV park, knowing that people were going in and out of the RV park, and they were actually helping get the animals adopted out.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah.
You guys find there's a lot of off leashes at the campgrounds where you guys are?
Oh no.
Very rare. I've been fighting with our campground up north for 17 years to get an off leash, but she keeps saying that it's coming. I said, well, it's been coming for 17 years.
Well, if you could do off leash in a dog park, in a specific dog park area, I mean that's where they'll do it. The reason why is for insurance purposes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You have to look at it and go, your dog may be fine, but someone else's dog may not be. So, and we've seen that quite frequently, or we see older dogs that are sort of attacked, or feel attacked, or threatened,
or we've run into a couple smaller dogs that are super a little grumpy.
Yeah.
And they have accidentally got off and just like gone right at much larger dogs, and the much larger dogs either, have 2 choices. They either stand where they are and they have an unfortunate conversation, or they run themselves, and it just it's just a bad thing.
Hey, Victoria,
I won't take Boomer to an off leash because he likes to play like crazy, and he doesn't know his strength or how big he is. Whoa, watch the tape.
How old is he again?
He'll be 3 on February the 9th.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so a little over 2. But we're afraid that he would just stomp on some of the little small dogs that are there.
You know what? We've got a kid who's 6'7", 330 pounds. We have the same problem with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's 7 feet 7 inches long when he's stretched all the way back. He was on our bed on our bed one day, and he's lying on his back, and we stretched out his legs and we measured him. 7 feet 7 inches.
All right, I want to say hi to some more people. I want to say hi to Maggie2263. Hey Maggie, thanks for joining. Thanks for coming in.
Come on.
It's not Victoria. Hey, listen, we want to remind everybody, if you guys have not resubscribed to your new channel, please go check it out, because we have a brand new and improved channel, which is very cool. So if you haven't done that yet, please do that. Thank you. Oh, instant ding.
Oh,
See how big his head is? It's huge compared to
yeah.
mine. Give me a kiss. He's just closer to the camera now. He doesn't want to get back on the couch. Come on.
Like I will be the star.
I've got
gonna
his liver cheats. Hold on.
It's Boomer Cam. It's all about the boomer. All about the boomer. I love this. Yeah, so this is a good point. So some dog parks do have separate big dog and small dog sections, and it does help, especially if you have a small dog. It can be a little scary.
In our area, they actually have
Come on.
3. One for super large,
Come on.
one for middle of the road, and then for the small ones like under 20.
Like the Yorkies
Like the
and
Yorkies,
Chihuahuas.
and they have one for that and puppies.
Yeah.
So it's like 0 to 20, 20 to 40,
Right.
and then
Sit down now. Sit down.
Biggins.
the big guys.
The biggins.
Yeah.
Hey, sit down. Here, want another treat? Sorry.
Like, okay, you got me here.
Down.
There you go.
This is the challenge. This is the challenge of a Dane. I love this.
Sorry about that.
I love it.
That better? Okay, here. Here's your stuffed animal.
I've got my toy. Life is grand. Oh,
And of course, it's a horse.
he looks so sweet. He really does.
He's a big goofy puppy, right?
All right, so I'm going to ask you some really quick, we'll call it a quick 5 questions, real quick, like a speed round. Are you ready?
Oh, yep, go.
Okay. What's Boomer's favorite toy?
The stuffed animals.
Okay, so what's Boomer's favorite place to be in your house?
On my bed.
On the bed?
Yeah.
Imagine that. What is Boomer's favorite treat?
Liver snacks.
Liver snacks. Ooh.
Yep.
Okay, number 4. Have you ever put on any costumes or clothing on Boomer, or are you thinking about it for Halloween?
Yeah, we did last year for Halloween. It was a tiger outfit. A lion with the mane and the tail.
Ah.
It was funny.
Okay, all right, number 5. Here we go. Ready? This is the big one. Would you get another Great Dane?
After this one or while I had this one?
Either way.
No. Our cat passed away about a month ago, and my wife kept all the cat toys. I said, I'm never getting another cat. And I said, and when this boy's gone, that's it for me. You know, because I'll be in my 60s by the time he passes away. So no more dogs for me after this. I can't stand seeing them pass away. It's so heartbreaking.
It's hard, but I mean, it's the joy.
Like losing a child. It literally is like losing a child. Yeah. People don't understand that. Don't own dogs or animals.
We'll have to talk about that. But Linda says Boomer needs an enormous dog park. Thinking about all the Clifford books she's read for the years.
That was my son's favorite show. Right?
So what kind of do you have a regular collar on him? I can't see well.
I have a regular collar on him. It's leather. And he just got this, I don't know if you can see that. It's the Scooby-Doo emblem.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
You know, the little yellow and blue triangle with SD on it.
Cool.
And then my wife just bought him a new scarf as well. It's got Scooby-Doo's all over it. And he's got his dog tags and all that. But then when I wear his heart, is the gentle leader, you know that leash. It goes around the nose and around the face, and then it hooks up. But I thank God they made those things, because all I could think of was this dog's going to get bigger and heavier and stronger, because they're just so strong. I mean, I can literally, like, if he's got his nose to the ground sniffing something, even with his neck muscles and his head muscles, when I got the leash on him, I could lean over like this. I could just stand there and he could hold me up. Incredible strength in them.
Well, so apparently Dave says I can't get a Great Dane, so I'm going to have to live vicariously through you and like Papa Drew and Brad from Pause Effect. I'm going to have to like have that fun. And
there you go.
And then I've learned I can't.
You go, girl.
I can't get a mini cow, so the cow is out. Although I like the cow.
So what's David's problem here about Great Danes?
Yeah, Dave, what's your problem about Great Danes?
Yeah. What's the problem, Dave?
He was raised by a Cocker Spaniel. That's the problem.
He was raised by a Cocker Spaniel?
Yes. Okay, so when I was 2 years old, my mom and dad didn't think that I was going to get a brother or sister, and so they got me a buff-colored Cocker, and she was my buddy. And then a year later, my brother came along, And
It was a twofer. He got a baby brother and a Cocker Spaniel.
yeah. So what Buffy used to do is literally would sit on the corner of the yard while we were playing in the front yard. You know, back in the day when you actually had front yards.
Yeah.
And so she would, if anybody came up to see us, if my brother, my sister, or I, you know, she was right there between us and them.
I think like Peter Pan. Remember how Peter Pan had the dog Nana?
Yeah, Nana.
Sort of like that idea.
Yeah, Nana. Yeah.
Nana,
That would be about right. Yeah, right there.
Anyway, so he's got this Cocker Spaniel. I mean, he was a one dog family. Like they only had one dog. I grew up like multiple dogs.
And
I'm a one dog family too.
And she went 16 years.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
That's good. No, I would only have one dog at a time for sure.
It's a little different. It's a different way of looking at things. I mean, I'm used to working with animals in general, so for me, it's no big deal. I always say dog training and husband training are very similar.
Yeah. One dog and one cat's enough.
One dog, one husband. There we go. We don't need no. Yeah.
But when you do get in a situation when you want to get a new dog, you know, not anytime soon, I would highly recommend a Great Dane, right? And I so did not want one, and I just love this dog to death now. I mean, it'll be really bad when he goes. So
he's afraid he's not. He's already lost half the bed already. So
oh yeah. Please, absolutely. When I've got a dog who's lab, part lab, part Airedale Terrier, part
he's long.
China Crescent
He's long
with dwarfism. But when she does the Superman pose, she takes up the entirety of the king size bed.
He might have Great Dane in him too.
Oh, there you go.
Or she might have Great Dane.
Hey, we need to say goodnight to Victoria. Good night, Victoria.
Good night, Victoria.
Later. Yeah, and I stuck something in the mail for you, so check your mail shortly. That'll be fun. Yay. Always nice. Oh
so
my
you
gosh.
watched Drew's dog swimming video.
Oh my gosh. Well, so we had a lady on where they talked about like jumping off the dock.
Yeah.
And I was watching this going, I could see these Great Danes really liking this, but yeah, Cleo's doing great at that.
He hasn't jumped off a dock, but he'll go in the water up to about here and then turn around and start coming back out.
That's okay.
I'm not training. I didn't train him like Drew's doing. I'm just kind of doing it naturally. But my standard poodle would jump off the deck into the water. But they're known for water lovers, right?
Yeah. My little lab won't even get her. No. She won't even let her toes touch it. Her little paws. It's hilarious.
Oh, really?
She's like a princess.
Yeah. Rosie Bell, maybe Princess Rosie Bell. Yeah.
She's one of those things. Well, here, I want it. We're good to. Oh.
Yeah. I'm very lucky with this dog because a lot of them, they drew out their jowls.
Yeah.
Zero.
Really? That's great. That's
great. He doesn't do that. He doesn't do that at all.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the drool. I have to admit, it's one of those.
And when we got him 2.5 months ago up at the campground that we stay at, there was no Great Danes there for the whole 15 years. As soon as we get a Great Dane, about 3 other people got Great Danes.
Really?
Yeah, and they were all the black and white ones.
Oh, the Harlequins, yeah.
Harlequins, yes. Yeah, and the funny thing is that they're both very aggressive Great Danes. They're not friendly. We got really lucky because he's such a friendly dog with other dogs and other people.
Well, you're lucky. You're lucky about this because I was thinking about campgrounds because some campgrounds have breed restrictions and weight restrictions.
Yeah.
So a lot of places we go, it can't be over 40 pounds or it can't be a certain breed. I mean, so your campground doesn't have a problem.
No, nothing like that. Actually, the largest Great Dane in Canada, he usually comes to our campground every summer with his.
Nice.
And it's, that dog that was from England, it only lived for 5 years. It was the largest Great Dane in the world. I can't remember what his name was.
I think I know what you're talking about. Go ahead.
He was a black one. Like he was like the Great Dane from Canada. He was only an inch shorter than that dog.
You know when you hear the dog quiet, you're like, "What's your dog chewing on?" I say, "Just."
They are not out here.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I'm thinking there's a dog chewing on something.
Right there.
Okay, fine. I'm good.
The dog's chewing. I can see and hear you fine.
I know what's going on. I know there's something happening.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay,
we were just checking.
No.
I heard a chomping somewhere. I'm going, is that our dog chomping on something?
No, it isn't.
You
Yeah,
don't want dogs chomping on
It was
anything,
Boomer.
right?
it's Boomer.
Rosie, on the other hand, is laid out on her couch.
Rosie Bell.
Rosie Bell. That's the girl.
Where did she get her name?
Oh, well, she's a Southern girl and she has red
Oh.
hair. So, she has to have two names.
Now,
Hey, Aaron.
did you pick Rosie Bell because she had red hair to match?
No,
so
not at all.
so your dog would look like the owner?
No,
No,
That was just by chance.
that was,
Hi, Aaron.
sheer luck.
Sure luck.
yeah. One of those weird things when you walk into a shelter and you're like, oh, and this little thing comes up to you and you're like, okay, all right. However, my son would tell me that a lot of our animals do match my hair. So I've had chickens and horses and goats apparently have red hair too. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just attracted to the ginger land of
Yeah.
critters. I don't know. It's sort of fun.
Boomer got his name from a cat. We had an Asian leopard cat. Have you heard of those?
Oh,
They call them Bengals in North
yes. I heard
America.
of Bengal cats. Yeah.
It's an Asian leopard cat and a domestic, and they're just spotted like a leopard. They're so cool.
Yeah.
And we had one for 15 years or 16 years, 15 or 16 years, and it passed away. And we waited a couple of years, and we decided to get another Bengal because we love the breed. They're like dogs. You can walk them on a leash, and they fetch. I could roll up a piece of paper,
Wow.
and throw it, it'll bring it right back to me.
Nice.
I should put the video up on our website of my cat. I could throw it down our stairs because we have an open staircase, and he would go all the way downstairs, pick up this little piece of paper, and walk up all the way up with it. But anyways, after he passed away, we waited a couple of years before we got another cat. And when we started looking, we went to this one breeder, and we were going to take the kitten, and we had a name for it, and the name was Boomer. But then it fell through because we found out this woman is going to screw you in the head, so we didn't decide to get the cat. And we decided to buy a 4-year-old cat, a Bengal. Yeah, it was from a breeder that never bred the cat because it had a dark spot on its chin, so she couldn't breed it. So and all the other cats picked on him.
Oh,
And his name was Charlie Chaplin because he had the thing on his nose.
Ah, okay.
that's cute.
But so when we got him, we didn't have it. We had this name Boomer for nobody. So when we got Boomer a year later, after the cat, we thought, we'll just use the name Boomer for the dog then. Yeah, I think he has to go to the bathroom. Hold on. Right, Ed?
That's
Get
okay.
that
Hey, you
Boomer
know
out.
what?
I think he has to go for the pee-pee. Go on.
That time,
Oh yeah.
nature calls. You got to go.
And if the Great Dane needs to go,
He's got to
he
go.
needs to go.
Got to go.
And they
Yeah.
go, and they go, and they go.
Well, listen, hey, we're going to give you the last word on a couple things. We just appreciate your taking the time to come on tonight. And
Thanks for having me.
this is so much fun and learning lots about Boomer. And we're going to go check out his channel and put the links below and all the good stuff. So is there anything going on with your channel or anything coming up? Any kind of videos coming up we need to check?
Oh, man. Videos coming up. Well, we're going away this weekend, so there'll be up a new video on Monday or Tuesday. For content from now until the new year, because I'll be putting my motorhome in storage. I guess you guys do that too as well.
Sort of.
Yeah, you do.
Sort of.
Sort
We
of, yeah.
winterize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But mine's a 4-season, so but I don't want it sitting on my driveway all winter covered in snow. But I'll probably end up just doing a vlog of Boomer, during Christmas and Thanksgiving and stuff like that until April, and then we can get the boondocking thing going again. So
Absolutely. Well, we're normally mid-November to February. We
Yeah.
sort of hibernate. We'll call it that. We hibernate home with the
Hibernate.
kids and stuff. And then March comes and we are hitting the road. So March.
Will you guys do any videos from over winter or no? Then
Oh yeah, no, we have
Oh, yeah.
we have tons of events and things to go to and do.
and you do your interviews as well, your live chat.
We'll do a live stream every Thursday for fun, but we're going to be transitioning this and doing more content, which is fun. It's just nice to talk to other YouTubers and talk to people
Oh,
in
it
the
is.
community
Great.
and see what they're doing.
Yeah. It's too bad we couldn't do this for 16 hours, eh?
I know.
Oh, gosh.
Geez. Oh geez. I
Oh,
love
Lord.
that. Next time.
I think they're gonna do. I think Paula from Van Vita Travels is gonna do that more often on Saturday night. So
Oh geez. Yeah.
So-
I
keep an eye on it and come over for an hour or so to chat. So it was a lot of fun.
It was cool. Well, we'll have to check in with that one again. So I'm
Yeah.
going to put you downstairs in the back room just a second, and we're going to share a little video with everybody before we go.
Can I just give one shout out to Laura,
Absolutely.
to Paula? So Paula's having hers is at in 2 minutes over on Van Vita Travels, and she's doing an interview of another RVer.
Awesome.
Absolutely. We love
Everybody
Paul.
head over that way.
Van Vita. Let's do it. Let's do a Van Vita raid, everybody who's on Forever
Yep.
Best Friends. Here we go. Hold on a second. We'll put you back, and we're going to share a video real quick. We did of all of our friends. I can do this right. We're going to share this.
Share the screen.
There we go. I got to do that one. I got to click all these tabs here.
And share audio.
I got to share the audio. I'm learning how to do this.
There you
We're
go.
all doing this. This is a new thing, new computer. Here we go.
Wait, you have to turn it up. There you go.
I remember myself young and restless, a lampoon of youth. So who am I to really teach you anything? Do I know what's true? True for you. But at least I think there are some nuggets found along the way. That, for instance, you must learn to wait for night to turn into day. Night to turn into day. But if your aim is straight, and if you're willing to wait, you're gonna get there. Wait and see. If you can take some rain, you'll get twice the sun, my friend. You're gonna get there. Wait and see. You'll get there eventually. Don't you try to run away from shadows. They always catch us. Learn to face whatever demons come your way. Don't become a stranger to hard labor. There's no other way. Hear me when I say, but if your aim is straight, and if you're willing to wait, you're gonna get there. Wait and see. If you can take some rain, you'll get twice the sun, my friend. You're gonna get there. Wait and see. You'll get there eventually. eventually.
Thank you.